One of the most surprising rises to stardom in college basketball was Illinois' Keaton Wagler. Coming into the year, Wagler was outside of ESPN's top 100 recruits, but he played his way into top 5 territory in the 2026 NBA draft. A high IQ combo guard who can light it up from anywhere on the court, Wagler plays with impressive poise and feel that help overcome his slight frame and will allow him to shine in the NBA. I'm Will Gottlieb, All City Network's NBA draft expert, and this is our 5-minute or less NBA draft profile series presented by Kalshi. Whenever you try to project players at the next level, you always want to know if they have a bankable skill that will automatically translate. And for Wagler, that is his shooting, especially off the dribble. He shot 37.7% on dribbled jumpers and has unlimited range. Defenders simply cannot go underneath screens against him because he will fire it away and he will make it from NBA logo range. He's got a low but quick release that you'll miss if you blink, and he can get into his shooting pocket off of a variety of dribble moves. Because he never plays rushed, he does well to remain balanced and keep his feet underneath him, even on stepbacks. He especially loves getting into that snatchback going left after a hard jab step right. That move put many bigs on skates over the course of Illinois' Final Four run. Unlike some of the other guards in the class, Wagler intrigues because of his skill both on and off the ball. Which should allow him to scale up and down with ease. He's definitely a rhythm shooter, but he's also great off the catch, making 40.8% of his 98 total catch and shoot jumpers. 19.2% of his offense came in spot-up situations, and while he didn't get much going off of screens, his footwork and release time indicate that could be a weapon for him at the next level. In spite of his frame, Wagler plays with beyond his years poise. This is on display when he's cooking with the ball, but even more so when he's attacking the basket. He's an incredibly crafty player who's able to accelerate and decelerate to create an opening to get his shot off. There are below-the-rim finishers, and there are guys that are totally ground-bound, and Wagler falls into the latter category. Still, he has great touch around the rim, where he shot 55.5% on layups. Wagler was also extremely efficient on drives, in part because of his foul drawing ability. He had a 47.6 free throw attempt rate, which is higher than all the other lottery range guards and on par with AJ DeBanza. Wagler's also got good size, which allows him to see over the top of defenders. He plays at such a deliberate pace that he's never hurried up, he's always under control and able to keep his eyes up to see cutters. With a 23.2 assist rate. While he was a good passer, his 23.2 assist rate was significantly lower than Fleming's, Brown, and Acuff, who were all above 30%. Still, this should be a plus skill for him at the next level, especially if he's in more of an off-guard role playing alongside another primary creator. The biggest question about Wagler is his size and frame. His combine measurements were slightly underwhelming, standing just 6'5" without shoes with a 6'6" and a quarter wingspan. It's not quite as long as some may have hoped, but I do think he'll be able to add strength to where he's sturdy enough to guard most twos. Wagler is not afraid of contact, but he will need to increase his physicality on defense. He posted low block and steal rates, 1.3 and 1.7 respectively. He also famously had 0 dunks on the season, which is often used as a proxy for athleticism, or in this case, lack thereof. This reared its head on drives where he wasn't able to create space with his deceleration moves, combined with a relatively loose handle that definitely got him into trouble at times. He did rebound well, which again shows some level of physicality, competitiveness, and effort. And to his credit, he plays with a level of poise and maturity that you don't often see from young, slender guards. He weighed 188 pounds at the combine, up from 180 on his 24/7 recruiting page. So as he continues to put on strength, he should be able to manage the physicality of the NBA. My stat-based player comp generator produced Frank Mason, Walter Clayton, and Malcolm Brogdon as close comparisons. Wagler measured 6'5" with a 6'6" and a quarter wingspan, which compares closely to guys like Greivis Vazquez, Sasha Vujacic, Jordan Hawkins, and Luke Kennard. As far as his play style, I see why people make the Tyrese Halliburton comparison. He's long, skinny, and can shoot from anywhere off the dribble. But Halliburton plays at a much faster pace than Wagler, who basically walked the ball up every single possession at Illinois. Wagler's range is between 5 and 10, and though I think the Clippers are ripe for a trade, if they keep the pick, Wagler could be a really nice fit next to Darius Garland as the Clippers try to retool their team on the fly. In moving off of Trae Young, I doubt the Hawks are going to dip back into the defensive liability well when it comes to point guards. They need a shot-creating guard who can play off of Jalen Johnson, and I think Wagler fits the bill. I don't think Wagler will fall all the way to 9, but he would be a fantastic co-star for Cooper Flagg, someone who can amplify his strengths well by creating offense and playing away from the ball. The pick and roll possibilities between those two would be limitless. Right now, Wagler is trading at 38% to go top 5, and you can buy in or out of that position at any time. Sign up using promo code ALLNBA to get $10 when you trade 10. I'm buying Wagler's profile as a sniper who can grow into his body and create at a high level in the NBA. But let us know where you'd take Wagler down in the comments, and tune in for the next 5-minute draft profile.